everybody, Dark Souls Dad is back. Had some problems, technical difficulties, trying to record here. It's all my fault. Anyway, I'm going to go ahead and continue on. I'm going to go back to the back way to the Bastille. Keeping the souls I have on hand. I know I'm going to meet a vendor there that allows me to buy some gear that really is pretty helpful in that upcoming boss combat, so I'm going to keep what I have on hand, hopefully not die and lose them. But let's head out on to No Man Wharf. We're going to meet some new enemy type here, the Varangian, and man, it's just something about them. I don't like the way they move. They seem to clip you. There's some spiders we're going to meet later on, very similar. They seem to clip you too. Woo! Close to the edge on that one. But let's move it along. Got a little dog up here. Not so big of a problem. Just trying to get past some of these guys here. This is a pretty big area, and in the original, it's pretty easy actually, but it is long, and I do like the changes they put to it. You can light the area up. They had made it darker in this version than it was in the first version, but you can light it up pretty good. A lot of places to light some torches or sconce. I guess. Sconce? I don't know. Brazier? I probably should look that up later, huh? Whatever these things are. Oh, well, I thought I triggered him to follow me, but I guess I did not. Try it again. Alright. Yeah, I don't like fighting on these platforms. Dropping from here is instant death. I don't really want to die. No, if I don't have to. Ooh, oh boy. So he hit me with oil. And as you've seen, the ones that are shooting me with bows are shooting me with arrows that have fire. And that will go off and ruin your afternoon. It'll light you right up. I'm gonna go ahead and light some of these up so I can see around a little better. Well, I got done listening to what I had recorded so far. Fairly pleased, except for the squeaking chair. Oh, I didn't know that could happen. Well, anyway, so you did get to see that in action. I lit the bonfire and the oil that was on me ignited. Well, learn something new every day. Not what I was hoping for. I don't know if I got the item in the chest up here too. I need to double check. I did not. And I just put that out. Oh well. Oh, there it is. Okay, good. Little Titanite shard. So the area was lit up pretty good in the original game, and they didn't have all of these little sconces or God, I just do not know what the hell to call those. Man. Couldn't get out of my own way. Alright, No Man's Wharf. That's the regular enemies you've seen since the beginning of the game, but they have these Varangians that are a little bit taller. Well, you saw one or two of them already, that one up there. They have a way of hitting you even though you thought you were blocked or weren't going to be hit, but they find ways to hit you that you didn't think were possible. Okay, why can't I get through the door? Alright. This guy isn't at this particular stage, this guy is not an enemy. That Torchbearer, he'll be helpful to me a little bit later on, but I don't want to open him up because he'll start following me around, and I don't need that just yet. Maybe soon. Any bodies lying down. Probably not as dead as you'd like. While reviewing what I had done already, I realized that I might have needed that fragrant branch of yore for another area that I'd really like to get through. Look at Teal.
This is... Of course, I've no... Our land of Mirror is surrounded by enemies and constantly at war. There is only one way up in Mirror. My with two... I was ripped life I had
and yes, come on, let's get through it.
And I won't assume I can... I'm sorry. To burden you with talk of my... I suppose... I'm sorry.
Okay, that's it. Alright. All her dialogue done. I can't light some things up. You know, I haven't been up in here in New Game Plus, so I don't know if there's anything ever up here. There isn't at this point anyway, but later on there could be. These guys over here start throwing stuff at you and shooting arrows. Oh man, exactly at the wrong time, press that button. That up a little bit. Maybe I take these guys out first one at a time using this pillar as cover. Sounds like a good idea. Oh, I thought that hit him. Oh well. There's quite an arc drop on a crossbow Yeah, it's not bad though. Can work for you. Maybe I can shoot over an object, or maybe I can't. Ooh, hey. Well, you got those guys down here. They're going to be throwing oil pots at you, and those guys are shooting fire arrows on you. So, as you've seen at the bonfire, that can take a pretty good chunk of your life out. But I think I'll go ahead and light some of that stuff up there so I can see a little better. Oh yeah, we got what was in there, right? Yeah, okay. These right here contain oil, flammable oil, and if you bust them, and they splash on you, same as getting hit by one of their oil flasks, but also it puts oil on the ground. It's a pretty fun little trick to get enemies to go in that pool, and if you have the fire longsword, you get to light it up. Here, let me see if I can't, maybe I'll shoot it. Maybe. Whoa, somebody's not happy. What was that? Okay. Alright, they saw me light that up. I think they're trying to get through. Alright. Maybe I'll do this instead over here. See one of those right in front of me. I think I need to grab an iron crossbow bolt to do this. I've got some, so we can see. Maybe it'll... No, okay. Do I have any iron crossbow bolts? Would have been a good investment prior to this. I do have 10. Nice. See if it'll bust it. Good. Good, good, good. Alright, now let's light that up. Well, you see what I mean? It can be handy. Probably killed that one because I shot it, but end result, neat little trick, but maybe not quite as worth it. I got hit anyway. But you never know. If you as a player know it and an enemy invader doesn't, it might come in handy. You know, ranged weapon while he's standing there, splash him with it, light it up. Yeah, it might ruin his day a little bit. More stones. Get to go see the crows again. Maybe we'll get something neat. You know, with Dark Souls and Dark Souls 2 and 3 and all of the FromSoft products, really, but more in the Dark Souls series than the other like offshoots. The large variety of weapons allows for a lot of replayability. Try different things, different types of magic. Maybe you want to do a standard sorcerer, faith build, or a dark build, or something to that effect, and pyromancy build. They're all very similar, but you know, there's enough differences that it makes it pretty fun, especially with the different weapons. There's a lot of probably hear my chair creaking in the recording. Yeah, I'm sure of it. Anyway, it's a lot of fun, especially, you know, different weapon types and what they do. man. Let's see what happened here. Yeah. I don't know what happened. Maybe it was an invasion, but somebody's haunting the area. I definitely heard something. Maybe that's Alright. We're gonna go collect our torchbearer. Down here you saw the area before we dropped all the way back down that had a little ferrous lockstone area. Burns nice and clean, the oil does. Now I can use a ferrous lockstone in order to light up a very massive like chandelier, and it'll light this area up, which there's enemies up here that especially when I was new to the area, boy, they gave me a hard time. I died a lot because they do a really severe bleed buildup on you when you go to deal with them, but they are afraid of fire and they'll back off. Eventually though, they overcome that fear and attack you. But since this guy won't attack you and he's a torchbearer, kind of handy to have around. Come on, Bubba. Yeah, you look pretty wore out. Of course, you don't want to run too far ahead of your light source. Oh, you know what? Did I... Shoot. Did I get the gear? I think I did. The bandit's gear? Well, let me just check. Maybe that'd be easier than walking all the way back. Yeah, there's the bandit's axe. Bandit's axe. Yeah. Bandit's ass is a different movie, I think. Alright. Come on. So these enemy types upcoming here look like, I don't know, kind of like bat creatures. Kind of dark crystal strider looking things. And they will make you bleed. And I don't really have the shield to defeat that, but I might be able to get behind him. Anyway. And if you can get a backstab on him, just kind of maneuver yourself around him a little bit. And, yeah, be careful because you're always going to lock on because he is an enemy type when you do lock on. Oh well, you can't get into a backstab position every time. Some people can, but I can't. There we go. What's... Oh man. It's caused me a couple problems. You know what? Maybe I can coax you back here a little bit. Well, as you can see, these guys can cause people issues. If, in fact, that's what it was. And let's go sprint and kill the archer. The Varangian archer types that are shooting fire arrows at you, they have a weapon called a sea bow, and the sea bow is it's a souped up version of a short bow. But you know what it is that I like about that bow is it has the best range in the game for bow. At least when I know. What? I better quit talking and pay attention. Right in the mouth. Okay. Well, that could have went worse. It has quite often for me in the past. I don't want my little torch guy to die. There's a couple of chests in here, and one of them is trapped, so I'm hoping I don't get him killed. I'll leave him out there. And we'll see what kind of trap it is. Uh-oh. Shield up. Instead of taking some damage anyway. Could be worse. Come on, man. You know, I think I need to get my own torch lit, so I'm gonna go do that. Light up some of the areas down on the other side. Anyway, that door was closed over there. That's why you have to take this long route around with these bat-type creatures. Yeah, I don't really know how useful that guy's been. He hasn't really been helping me much. Pull our lever here, and that'll get the boat to come on over. That's where the boss is at, inside the boat. Let's see if you can see that chandelier thing. That will light up. There it is. So that will light up if you use your Pharaoh's Lockstone down there where I showed you, and that'll keep the bat creature type things looking. I don't know what the heck they call them. I have to look that up, but it'll make them stay in their caves and away from. So you can at least get breathing room. They won't chase you. So I got that one lit. Let's see, and I can't go back, but. Come on, man. Don't fall all the way down. This could get me killed, so. There I am. And now, whoop, damage you take is much more severe. Get a drink, quickly. Go! Oh! Woo-hoo-hoo-hoo. Man, trying to play while talking, I'm really tripping up, I gotta be honest. It's I don't know where that dude went. Thanks for all the help, Torch Guy. Thank you. Must be outside. There he is. I'm gonna block my exit so I can't get out of here. Okay. Alright. Well. First time we meet the assassin type. Jeez, I don't want to walk all the way back. Yeah. Let's see if I have any. I don't. Like I said, OCD, I like to light all that stuff up. Oh, hey, you. Bye. Long fall. So I will have to walk back a little. Let's go do that now. Secret hidden path. And we'll help a guy out. So, on those messages that people leave that help other players find things or give them warnings, it's really nice, actually. It's a nice little addition to gaming. I like it anyway. When you rate it, if they're playing, it will revive their health bar. It'll give them some healing. So it can be pretty nice. Of course, on the negative side, some of the things people leave, that's the vendor I was saying earlier I can buy nice stuff from. But for right now, I just want to get through here so I can light some of that stuff up over there. Probably didn't have to light it here. I'm wasting... Yeah, I don't want to waste a lot of time. I've got stuff lit up over there. Well, we're 27 minutes in. This area is long, right? I don't believe that lighting all the torches up here does really benefit you in any way. Other than you can see better, which, you know, that's not bad. Always a good thing. See? All that way to light that up. I'm crazy, I told you. I like that. Good light. Gotta have some light. Yeah, pay close attention to your surroundings and look for things running at you. You'll hear a sound clue, you know, in general, but a little bit harder while you're talking while gaming and doing it. And take a look at my longsword's health. See, it's pretty far down, and if it gets too far down, it breaks. It gets the broken condition, and it does squat for damage and costs a lot to repair. So we're going to use what I talked about earlier, the repair powder. We'll see how much that revives my equipment. A fair amount. Fair amount. Maybe enough to get through this whole thing without having an issue. These guys are pretty simple, but you see these vats that are around them? They are filled with poison, and yeah, poison adds up quick in Dark Souls 2. I'm gonna go ahead and pop one of these off here. Shoot! You know, what I didn't want to do, I do, of course. But, here, hit another one of these. One thing I have, because I took the healing wares, I have these, poison moss, and I can use that to just completely wipe out the poison. Now, you can throw knives at these, or you can use the iron crossbow bolts or arrows to destroy them, you know, which you'd want to do. Long spears work good, too. So I didn't take any splash, so I didn't get any poison on me. Get the item. You hear that little twinkly sound. That is one of the crystal lizards, and we are going to kill it. It's right on the other side of this wall. Oh, fragrant branch you are. Cool. I needed that. I know that. Alright, and we'll just bash the wall in with a shield bash real quick and attack that crystal lizard. Yeah, I didn't want to open up the chest, but I do need to open up the chest. And get the royal soldier. Actually, the chest is what contained the royal soldier ring. It was the crystal lizard that contained the titanite. Okay, and that clears up the majority of this area. I still got quite a few things to do, but I'm running over 30 minutes, so I will end the recording here and do a little more recording tomorrow. So, thank you very much for watching, and I guess everybody says this, like and subscribe, but you know, you do whatever you want. I'm not forcing anybody into anything. I enjoy playing. I enjoy showing the other people out there what I do. A lot of fun. So, peace out.